Matt J. Doyle here for Tap Interviews on behalf of eZWay Network. I'm here with the amazing, the outstanding, the wonderful, the talented Mr. Joe Petroski from Profoundly Living LLC. Joe, welcome to Tap Interviews.
Thank you, Matt. I'm looking forward to this. I appreciate you. Thanks.
You're welcome. And once again, thanks for coming on the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself and Profoundly Living and what you do.
Okay, so the brief, I was actually sent home to die in 1999. 9 of the best doctors treating the condition I had knew that I had less than a year to live. And when I had my arms up in the air with my promotional material, that's because my daughter did not know me healthy until she was 5.5 years old. And the first time that I was able to go someplace without needing oxygen, she threw her arms up in the air, "Daddy, Daddy, no oxygen, no oxygen." And so it was a very scary time, but when I recovered, it was through incredible energy healing. And the Chinese Shaolin master that worked with me and helped me get better, he said, "You can do this." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I don't, I mean, I didn't have hardly any understanding of energy healing whatsoever, really. And when he said that I could do this, I took him serious and I studied with him solid for 3.5 years, another 2 years on and off. And during that time, a friend of mine took me to a reservation in Wisconsin, and a Native American elder pulled me aside and asked me to sit with him. And I sat with him for about 3.5 years, once a month or so, and was invited to do a number of Native American ceremonies. And through those and sitting with him, I realized that I had this incredible gift. I can read everybody. I can see your greatest talent. I can see why you were born. And I can see all the subconscious blocks that you have preventing you from living the life that you really desire. And since 2001, I've been helping people eliminate very, very, very serious pains and illnesses, even when nothing has worked in the past. Allergies, migraines, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue. I've helped people get off transplant lists. And I've helped people that have needed surgeries, joint replacement surgeries, fusions, to not need those surgeries ever. And so that's what I do. And I started to coach in 2012 because of the fact that since I can see the best things about you and why you were born and what's blocking you, it actually goes quite quickly. And I love it. When I start to hear my clients laugh and things, it's nice to be able to see them, because the people I typically work with are very, very accomplished, very well-to-do, but they wake up and it's like they know that there has to be more to life than this. They have the vacation homes, they have the airplanes, they have the cars, but it's just like they wake up and it's just like, okay, there's got to be more to this. They don't feel that light in their soul. And when I work with them and they start to feel that light in their soul, they feel that joy and they feel the love and the self-acceptance for themselves in the greatest way than they ever have. I love it. It's very, very rewarding. And I have I've had a number of clients where it's like, "Joe, it was either you or I was going to take myself out," And these are, C-suite type people, owners of companies. And on paper and the shiny sheets and the award ceremonies, they got it all. But inside, they're empty. And so I really love the work that I do. It's
Very interesting. That's
to help
awesome.
people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great. Absolutely. And let's just take a quick look at your website. I'm going to share that now and just talk us through the website a little bit.
Sure. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the unlock your full potential is because, again, people, they know that there's something there, but then not. And then the energy mastery power positions, that's you. When you give your email, you're going to receive a free PDF and a free video, and it's going to teach you 5 very, very, very powerful, simple methods of posture and holding that everybody can do quite easily. And they don't take you got to listen to your doctors, don't listen to me kind of stuff. But the very first one in there, called the Google movement, every athlete that I've been introducing that to since 2010, every single one, we will put cash down. They will compete for the cash. And then after they've won the cash, I have them do this one set of movements. And every single athlete will be able to beat what they just did to win the cash. So these are really powerful. And people wonder, it's like, how can they protect their energy? What can they do? And these simple movements will be able to help do that. So that's really powerful. And the book of call that's up there, there's the home and book of call. People don't understand the possibilities of this level of energy healing. A lot of people know about Reiki or hands-on healing, that kind of stuff, which are amazing, and they relax people and such like that. Well, with this, they can click and they can have a 30-minute discussion with me. They can ask me everything and they can talk with me. And if I don't feel that I can help them, I'm going to recommend a colleague. I'll recommend them something else to do, because I'm not going to take people's money unless I think that I can truly, truly, truly help them. Because karma and working with creator, it's like, I'm not going to mess with creator. If I can't help you, I'm not going to take your money.
Okay, great. And you have some testimonial videos as well there, which is great.
Sure. The guy in the red shirt, well, actually, this John Williams here, the very top one with the YouTube symbol in front of him. He was NFL football player for 12 years. He was in pain for 34 years. And the only reason he called me was to get his ex-wife off his back. And I said, okay, well, call me when you want to call me. And he said, well, you've helped her husband with his back, and you've helped my wife with her knee, my ex-wife with her knee. And she actually needed carotid artery surgery. She was one of the surgeries that I helped prevent. We worked, the carotid artery cleared up so well that the Mayo Clinic said, what on earth did you do? And so John came to me. We worked 3 sessions and 0 pain and 100% range of motion for the first time in 34 years. So, and then the pilot there, the guy with the tie in front of the fireplace with Shannon, he was told by the FAA doctor that he had a torn meniscus, and as a result of that, he was going to be grounded for quite a while. And he had come to me after he had injured his back in a a snowmobile race. And he said, can you help me with my knee? And I said, it feels like it. So after we got done working, he went back to the FAA doctor, and the FAA doctor said, what are you doing here? And he said, well, I think I'm better. He said, hop up on the table. And so the doctor put his, leg this way, that way. And as Dan said, the doctor had said, you see those ceiling tiles? Says, yeah. If you had a torn meniscus, your head would have went right through there. He says, I don't know what you did, but you're healed. You don't have a torn meniscus any longer. You can go back to work. And so he went back to work. He resumed his running. He resumed his weightlifting. He went right back to the snowmobile racing and the riding motorcycle. Never had a problem. Zach, the guy in the red shirt, I worked with 12 of his athletes and cream of the crop athletes. And at the end, he had one that became the Florida Athlete of the Year. We increased his vertical jump by unbelievable. We actually increased Zach, the guy in the red shirt. We increased his vertical jump by about 4 inches, I think. But we worked with his athletes, and we got each and every single one of them starting positions with the teams that they wanted to play for, where previous to that, most of them had been denied by the coaches and said that you won't make my team. And the guy said, you won't even make my practice squad. And he walked on and he got a starting position and held that position for the entire time he was at college.
Wow, seems like minor miracles.
Well, that's the thing, energy always has been and always will be. And people like Zach was incredible about mindset. He worked with his players on mindset so much because he knew that was a huge, huge thing. But when we worked and we cleared the energy, all of a sudden it started to click like that. And these, again, were cream of the crop athletes. And so they worked their asses off. And they had blocks, they had different things. But when we came in there and cleared the energy, they all of a sudden were able to start to achieve. And they were able to achieve a lot of incredible, great things. So
awesome.
Cool.
Well, thank you very much for giving us a rundown on that. And how has your experience been since you've joined Team eZWay?
It's been nice, and it's been really good. And what's happened is, Eric had said, hey, try Joe if you think if you have issues. And so DJ is one of the people with eZWay, and she had been in pain for 10 years due to a martial arts sparring, contest that went too far. And we worked, and after a couple of sessions, she was, almost completely pain-free. She used to have to ice her back, 6 or 7 times a day, and she doesn't. And so the eZWay has connected me with some really nice people, and I just got done having a really wonderful conversation with a woman that would like me to work on her son, and she was through eZWay, and met Brian Sebastian. That's been a fabulous conversation. And there's a lot of people that I've had very, very good conversations with. And so I enjoy eZWay.
It sounds like it's been great for you. That's very good. You met some cool people and had a good experience. And and I see you're set up as a platinum member as well.
Yeah. Yeah, platinum member. And so I get to do a little bit more on the blogging aspect, and then beginning the podcast. And so that'll be a lot of fun.
Awesome. And you have an eZWay Wall of Fame profile, and you have an eZWay Eye, and you have connections to your blog. And let's take a look at that real quick.
Yeah, there's a video on there. It's been nice to just have the simple conversations. And actually, this morning, as a result of one of the people that I met through eZWay, I was able to connect her with a very, very, very powerful woman that may be able to help her business. So that was fun. And I'm trying to think, I've done a lot of cross referrals with people. And so it's been a pleasure.
Awesome. So here we are on the eZWay Wall of Fame, and let's just go to members. And we'll look up your profile real quick, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
You are here because you're a platinum member. And there is your Wall of Fame. And you can see Joe's picture there. And you can also see a video. You can make an appointment with Joe, go to his events, training center, and review. We'll have to get your blog connected up to that, Joe.
Yeah, and there's going to be an event August 22nd, I believe the date is, and it's going to be for women. And it's very, very powerful. And so I will have that information available to Eric soon. And here, the meditation circle. I have a meditation circle that is every single Monday, and from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. And I call it blissful healing and meditation, because the healing energy that is there is really incredible. And the angels will come with messages. And with the angels, because of the fact, I mean, it's growing to 21 people right now. I'm hoping to eventually have 100 people on there. The angels will bring messages to some people, not necessarily everybody, but they'll bring the healing energy to everybody for sure. And it's something that when they come through, and especially if they're talking about people that have passed away, or if the people that have passed away will show up, it's something specific enough that you'll know it's really your person. So I really, really enjoy that Monday. It's free. And I just simply ask that people just share the link with their family and friends, because we want to make sure to maintain that high vibe and that heart-centered feeling in the group. And unfortunately, with the world the way that it is, occasionally an interloper will pop on. And so we want to keep the link just shared with friends and family. So everybody there has already been vetted to an extent. So,
great. I just shared the link to my eZWay Eye. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, great. I just did that for you. I shared that for you. And while we're talking, we've talked about what you do, a little bit about eZWay. What do you kind of do when you're not working or working on your eZWay Platinum membership? Like, what does Joe Petroski do to wind down and relax and socialize?
Wind down and relax. Well, I live in Florida, so it's been absolutely beautiful. My favorite time is the morning. The mornings are just absolutely incredibly refreshing and beautiful all year round. I can sit outside in the backyard and have my breakfast, and I'll go to the beach often and go for bike rides. And my girlfriend and I watch a lot of movies. We do that and cook together. It's always one of those things where cooking singly, it's like, okay, but whenever we cook together, it's always pretty good. And then when I have the opportunity to get together with my daughter for dinner, I have one daughter that lives down here, and I have one daughter that lives up in Minnesota. And so hopefully my daughter from Minnesota is going to come down here this winter for her 30th birthday. And probably go to Key West maybe, or at least Key Largo, and take her to the Discovery. I'm not sure if it's Discovery Cove, but there's a place where you can actually swim with the dolphins. And we like the unstructured swim. So it's when the dolphins are on break, and they have a very, very large area where the dolphins can swim and have fun on their own. And the dolphins will choose if they want to swim with you. And the last time that we went down there, my daughter had a mother dolphin and a uh, uh, baby boy dolphin choose her and swim with her. And it was just so beautiful to watch. And it was funny, the other dolphins, as I was watching, they came by me and just kind of sat with me. And I'm a swimmer, and I like to snorkel and scuba dive. And so I'd swim upside, and the dolphins would swim upside down as well. And so it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
The snorkeling down there is awesome.
That's great. And of course, we have the pitch party coming up this Thursday. Will you be at this one?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
always good because I think they're letting me back in to win prizes because there was a couple of times where I just won 2 weeks in a row, and the prizes are awesome because what it is it's high caliber people that are offering their services so people will get to know them. And so you're getting one of the packages. I think the first package that I won literally was worth over $12,000 of services. And the second one that I won was a slow week, but it was still $9,000. The week after that I missed, that was over 20,000, that was gifted by the people. And so it's really worth it for people to show up just for that. But the people offering the services are cool, professional, successful. They get results. So why not? Why not check them out?
Absolutely. And for those watching this video, please join using eZWayPitchParty.com. And what's your invite code? Joe Petroski?
Yeah, Joe Petroski. Mm-hmm.
Just use the invite code Joe Petroski since you're watching Joe on this video. All right, Joe, is there anything else you want to add, or does that pretty much do it for you?
Well, we were all born a miracle. And unfortunately, we've settled into mediocrity. And so my goal is to let people really, really understand you were born a miracle, you are a miracle, and you get to feel that. You get to feel that, live that, and you matter. So that's why I say profoundly living. Because if we can't throw our arms up in the air every so often and say, I love my life, my life is great, then we got to really adjust. So thank you.
I love my life. My life is great.
Exactly. We have to be able to do that every so often.
That feels great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Truly.
Well, I wish you all the best, Joe. You're an absolute gentleman. Thank you so much for coming on Tap Interviews. We'll edit this and get it online as soon as possible. And you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Matt. And everybody take care.
Bye, everyone.